Hello everybody, welcome back to some more blueprints. Plan for today is to basically continue what we were doing last time. There are a couple of things I want to accomplish. The long-term goals, of course, are to draft 20 dead-end rooms now to get the the drafting a sweepstakes trophy. Take the test again at some point, and get that trophy, or at least hope to. And then solve the puzzle in the tomb with the angels, and that may or may not have to do with breaking down that little recess in the wall that we saw last time. And also trying to use a hammer on one of the vases in the entrance hall, maybe? I don't know. But it is all kind of dependent on what sort of outside room we get. We also need to open up the box that we bought that is put into the shrine. But either way, continuing, day 63. Day 63. I think we no longer have a blessing from the shrine. No blessing. Let's go to this outside room first. Oh, another thing is, again, crafting the electromagnet and trying to have the mechanarium have 8 different power rooms, or not power rooms, but utility rooms. Here's the schoolhouse. Yeah, let's do that. Does it have anything for us here? No items, it looks like, but there's a dig spot. Alright, on we go. Another thing is that I was going back through some of the older videos that I've been uploading to YouTube, and I realized where the D8 code may be used. It might be the last 2 digits of the lock that's down above in the gear room, I should say. The second level, there was that like portcullis that was locked by this almost a bicycle lock looking lock. And there is the last 2 digits could be D8s, and then I just need to guess on the first 2 digits, which would take time, but would be ridiculously overwhelming. I'll go for the library. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that, though. Oh, I need to, that's what it was. So I read this part, right, the dead end contest, but I didn't get a magnifying glass, so I wasn't able to read the fine prints. So I guess I will need to grab a magnifying glass to learn more about that. Oh, not ideal. Not ideal at all. But sure. Let's start on the left side, shall we? Classroom it is. Definitely need some more gems soon. Okay. That's not bad. Oh, it's already opened. I guess they changed that so that, I did see that there was an update today, actually. I didn't read any of the changes because a lot of them were spoilered, and I was like, well, don't necessarily want to look at any spoilers. But I guess that's just like a quality of life change that they did, so that you don't need to continuously reopen it, the safe, to get the gem. Chapel. Not bad. Yeah, I think I like that one the best. Don't like any of those, though. Well, I'll take a classroom. Maybe I can redraw until I get a trophy room here. I'll pass. You will not lose steps traveling between two joining hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost gems to draft. Let's redraw some. Those were some pretty good rooms. But I really need the trophy room. Wine cellar's also tempting. Not ideal. Although, hopefully there's an axe in here. Is there? No. Dang. I'll go ahead and use my Night Shield and get the archives. I am completely out of gems, though. Rough. There's the den. It's kind of pointed the wrong way, unfortunately. But it still might be worth it. No. Really isn't worth it. I need as many exits as possible. Let's go here and try to get the trophy room from there. I know we are wasting quite a few steps, but I think in the long run it will be worth it. Also, I can see if I can hammer open any of these vases. You can? Would you look at that? Oh! A small data microchip. Looks like it might be able to be plugged in somewhere. Interesting. Can you also hammer open the other one? You can. Okay. I wonder if you could always do that, because I swear I've run up to these before and tried to do something with them, but it never worked in the past. It could be that... I don't know. Very interesting. In the vision that Alzaro showed us, these birds were kind of toppled over. But it doesn't look like you can do that. Well, we just need one more microchip, I suppose. There's another classroom. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, I have no gems anyways, so... really isn't worth it. I'll go for the parlor. I hope I can solve this puzzle correctly. Oh boy. The white box is a true statement. The black box is a true statement. That can't be correct. But it could be half correct. The black box is a false statement. The gems are not in the box with two false statements. The blue box has two false statements. The box with two true statements has the gems. Okay, interesting. So if we assume that this is the entirely false box, that means that each of these have one truth and one lie. Well, no. This can't be the entirely false box, because if both of these statements were false, then that would mean that there wouldn't be able to be, there couldn't be a box with only true statements with this box existing. So, the blue box has two false statements. That top row is false, which means this is also false. The box with two true statements has the gems, does not have the gems. So that means this box must be entirely true. The black box has a false statement. Yes, the gems are not in the box with two false statements. Huh, okay. Oh, okay. So this is basically telling us that the box with the two true statements does not have the gems, and the box with two false statements does not have the gems. So it must be in this blue box with one true statement and one false statement. Aha. Classroom. So, this is one of the things that I need to remember. So we're in Reddington Mount Holly. And there was a question on the test. I was like, if somebody drove west to Reddington, to Tanner Fork, and then to Reddington, where would they be? Or like, where did they come from? So, Fen is to the east of Reddington. Oris is to the southwest of Reddington. I don't mind the den here at all. I'll take that. Extra gem for us. Drawing room. Sure. Redraw. Clock tower. I kind of want a classroom here, so I am going to use a die. Ooh, trophy room also works. Oh? Did that always happen? Just got fireballed. Art class. attic. That would be pretty good, but not right here. Classroom. It is pointed the wrong way, but I still do have 2 more areas to go upwards with. I think I just redraw and try to get one facing the other direction. Like that. Oh, I forgot what this one... This one was history, I think, right? Yeah. General test in Reddington 2. 22 years. Nuance. And... Banner of House Learson, I think. Oh no, that black flag is correct. So which is the incorrect one here? So this one was incorrect. These 2 are incorrect. So it's Oris. Which city in Fenarians is named after a historical figure? It is Oris. Wait. Four out of 6. But this is also incorrect. And this is incorrect. So was it the entire era? Because this was supposed to be General Teskin. Oris 2. Entire era nuance. Wait, let me look at all these again. 4 to 6 here again. General Teskin is correct. I'm guessing that Oris is incorrect here. So this is incorrect. 22 years, Araja, black flag. Incorrect. Maybe correct, correct, incorrect, incorrect. So this, and this are incorrect. So it has to be Oris 2, black flag. So Oris is correct. Maybe Araja was the one who didn't help them then. Maybe Nuance did help them. Correct. Boy. Why is this so hard for me to figure out? So there are 2 wrong. 2 wrong here and 2 wrong here. Black flag has to be correct on both of these. Arch areas definitely helped. So this is incorrect here. I'm thinking that this is incorrect, so it's Oris. And then Raja is correct. Because this is incorrect. Correct, correct. Incorrect, correct, correct. That would mean that this would be correct, incorrect, incorrect, correct, correct, correct. Ah, okay. So it was Araja who didn't help during the war, not Nuance. Incorrect, correct, correct, incorrect. Incorrect, correct, okay. Guess so. And it was 22 years that the war lasted. Wait. Yes. Anyways. On we go. That classroom is pointed the wrong way, so I'm going to try to redraw into a correct facing one, like that. This was this math, gotcha. I feel like I still haven't figured out all of the Eurasian vocabulary, I'll be honest. It's facing the wrong way. Go to the laboratory. Ooh. I don't have any keys. Guess I should do this. How many hallways do I have? Just one. Locked. That is unfortunate. Because I don't think eating an apple will actually get us anything. Because I only have the one hallway. I hope they're not all locked. Let's just see what happens when I eat an apple. 0 keys. Experiment successful. Locked? Not locked. I feel like you really need a, well, I can choose a hallway and then eat apples if I need to. Locked. Locked, yep. I am running out of steps, though. Silver key, all right. That gives me a key. Still don't have a magnifying glass. Guess I'll go for the library again, so that I can reorder the book. I guess the second time you draft a library, it gives you a special item. Good to know. Music room, I suppose. Key to Secret Garden, that's very nice. In fact, I think I'll use it right here. No shovel to use, though. So that's where the treasure is. Locked. Oh boy, this is going to be rough. Let's backtrack. Try to make it to the... Where was that? The conference room. And eat all the apples I can along the way. Oh no. Oh good, I can get to the conference room. Very nice. Barely. Okay, that's given me quite a few keys. Quite a few steps. I have drafted one of those rooms, so this is plus 10 steps. I guess plus 8 steps, technically. Did I ever go this way? No, I didn't. And here's the Arajan vocabulary again. I'll take another look at all these. So this can be broken up into ma, nev, and try. My little note paper again. And this is let me look at the other guy. Okay. So this is TRI, then UEN. So I'm pretty sure NEU at the beginning of something would be new. And then UEN at the end of something equals old. In that case, ma at the beginning of something is I'm guessing that ma means small. And then am something is large, probably. Ma nev try then vu. Or maybe that's ven. Hmm. Well, here's am at the end of something. So this is house. Am is house am of X. Okay, yes, that makes sense. Because am at the end means large. Ma at the beginning means small. So house large, ovet. So of means probably toward. So vo would be away. Yeah, and nev is new, right? That's why then at the end here is old. So Ash Lor's hello. Lorja is goodbye, probably. Is there anything else that I need to remember? L at the beginning is I will. Le at the end is I won't. Hmm. So why is this try ven? And why is Nev here? So this is small new tree. And this is tree old, basically. Okay. And so this is, I guess, more of a tutorial of what's kind of being said, right? So tree branch, then is old. Try ma trunk. So this is tree, and this is small, ma at the beginning. So, oh man. Well, I mean, I guess it lightens some things up. Oh, I'd never realized this. Ajlor would be hello. All right. Ulgo. Nevdao is tomorrow, I believe, or new day. But I don't know what Ulgo is. Oh, wait. I never saw this before. Oh my gosh. No wonder. This would have been very helpful. Or maybe I did write them down and just completely forgot. So AJ is first. JA is last. MA is small. AM is large. OV is toward. VO is away. Nev is new start of. Then is old end of. L is I/me. Le is a lack of myself. When paired with a verb, can mean I will or will not, or I won't, similar to ul lu. So ul is I will. Lu is I will not. Well, that helps a lot. I should take another look at that later. That letter in the tomb later. So will go is will you go, I suppose. Or I will go, if it's not a question. Very nice. Continuing on. I don't hate the dining room. I have some redraws. I'm going to redraw for a classroom. I'm so close. Classroom. Let's try this again, shall we? I hope I do better this time. I guess we'll find out. Is it the same or different? Sam left his house at 6 a.m., so it's the same. Drove 5 hours west and passed 8 flags. Then turned north at Tenor Fork, drove 2 hours and passed 4 flags of the same color before arriving at Trinsdale at noon. What colors were the flags? They were red. And I need to remember that I cannot change my answer. In the scenario above, where does Sam live? The thing is that he drives 5 hours west and then north. So if he's driving west and then north, he would be living in Oris, the city of Oris, because Fen is to the west of Reddington. So they need to drive east. What color is most associated with hallways? That would be orange. Which of the following would be least patriotic room pairing? I think that's a greenhouse in Kurikia. Kororika. I should be pronouncing that correctly. What color is the fruit that gives you +3 steps when you consumed? It is yellow. Solve the following problems. 5 minus 5 times 2 would be 0. 5 times 2 is 10, 12, 24, 5, 3, 15, 16, minus 5 would be 11, 10, 40, divided by 5 would be 8, minus 4 would be 4, 1, negative 3, negative 6, positive 1, 3, negative 1, negative 8, negative 4, 1. Which element in the periodic table is represented by the symbol C? That would be carbon. Which element appears in the periodic table directly below helium? That would be neon. Which of the following is not a real element found on the periodic table? I think it was LL. Which element on the periodic table is represented by the symbol Ag? That would be silver. Which element could not be used in the spelling of the word clues? Radon. How many elements are on the top row of the periodic table? That would be 2. The city of Fen is south of which small body of water? That would be... Oh, I think I put Trinsdale Lake. But that's not correct, because it's the city of Fen. So it's supposed to be, I think... Oh boy. Shoot, I'm gonna leave that blank. Write down 18, because I might need to go back and try to find that map. I'm guessing it's, I don't know. How many cities of Fen Ares are larger than Reddington. There are 2. Which of the following realms is not near Fen Ares? That would be Korarika. Which signal denotes the realm of Arch Ares? What realm is directly north of Araja? That would be Fen Ares. Where are you right now as you take this exam? Mount Holly, Reddington, Fen Ares. Which of the 2 pieces of art would be best paired to depict the letter B? Hey Bale and Mug of Ale. Makes sense. Which of the following pieces of art was not displayed in the grade 5 classroom? Be Jungle. Which of the following pieces of art is not displayed in Mount Holly Entrance Hall? It'd be Realize. Pretty sure. I never checked that. So the difference between this is it's an I, because this is Orindia and this is Orinda. Who was the first crowned ruler of Fen Ares? That would be General Teskin. Which era were the railways of Fen Ares destroyed? Pretty sure that was the 6th era from what I can remember. How long did the War of the 5th Era last? 22 years. What was the first capital city of Fen Ares? Oh boy. Oh shoot. Can't remember that off the top of my head. I'm also gonna work that down. But I'm pretty sure I won't be able to find that right now unless I look back through my YouTube videos. Which realm gifted Fen Ares a dirigible to headway their victory parade at the conclusion of the war? Pretty sure it put Caricia last time, or Nuance last time. Sure. The deciding battle of the War of the 5th Era was fought on the southern shores of what famous landmark? Oh man. Southern shore. I'm also going to write that down and continue on. Okay, these ones. This would be 9 minus 3, so 6. This one would be 21. This one would be 11 divided by 3, rounded to the nearest 1. So that would be 4. This is 16, 21, 42. 41 flipped to 14. So this would be 2.5 times 3. Rounded to the nearest 10th would be 10. 9 times 6 rounded to the nearest 1. Plus 100 rounded to the nearest 100. Would be 200, I believe. Because it's 10. 9 times 6. Gotcha. What is the Eurasian word for house? Hue. What does the word neviate mean in Eurasian? New gates. Just look at my notes again. Nev is new, yes. I mean, I could also see it being the future. But literally, it would mean new gates. The phrase "try ven le" can be translated in several different ways, which is not acceptable interpretation of the phrase. That tree is old. That old tree is not owned by me. My tree is not very old. I cannot see the tree trunk. I am not an old tree. So this would be a tree, then, so old, and then a lack of myself. I am not my tree. Oh, so it's this one. A lack of myself, not myself. My tree is not very old. I think that's correct. How would you say the following phrase in Rajan? You have a very, very long name. So I don't know long, or it would probably be am. So it'd be Jor am. Ooh, Rajoram. So night day is not it. Lorlu Radau is not it. Dao Venja is, I don't think so. So it would be Ura Joram. Am being large, Jor being name, Ul being what is Ul here? It would be I will, or kind of maybe Ul is just like you. And then AA, Ra being very, I suppose. I don't know. But that's the only thing that makes sense. How'd you tell in Arajan, count me out? Nah, I can't be it. I think El Count Vo would be like, I will count. Lu is I will not. Leave Lu. I think it might be that one. Okay, so it's probably this. First, north, northeast, Avtry, towards tree, Isja, south last, Trivo, away from tree. This was, I believe this one, right? 64, 46. Okay, so what did I miss? 18, 31, and 33. So the city of Fen. How many steps do I have? 26. It's all like on this side. So I need to go all the way around. Ugh. I should have taken a screenshot. Dang it. I mean, in theory, I could pull up my YouTube video and scroll back a little bit. Sure. Let's see if I can go back here. Said it was open book, that's all I'm saying. Okay, here's that picture. So, oops. 18. City of Fen is south of Morning Bay. Then it was 31 and 33. What was the first capital city of Fen Ares? I think it was the Grand City of Fen. 33 is deciding battle of the 5th era was fought on the southern shores near what famous landmark? I think it would just be Colossus Orindia, which is what I put before. Colossus Orinda, because it has like a picture of like a general there. And you know what? I'll just go with the Grand City of Fen here. Complete. Well, I won't really know how well I did until it's over. Until tomorrow. So let's just continue. What else is there to do, you might wonder? I don't know. Try to get a magnifying glass, I guess. Definitely don't mind taking dining hall here. Makes me wonder, though. What if I had taken the Chamber of Mirrors and gotten another classroom? Oh man, I wish I had done that. That's convenient. Hall pass, would you like that? Am I missing anything here? Fruit and 2 trunks. I should also insert that microchip that I have. I'm not sure if it remains between runs, but it's not too hard to get, I suppose. Freezer. I don't think that's particularly worth it. Do I want to use a key here? Sure, why not? The vault. Actually, I think I'll just go with the clock tower. Get some keys for tomorrow. Silver stopwatch, go! Will I be able to use it? Probably not. else to go? Nope. Hey, a magnifying glass. There we go. Any other vases to bust open? There's this one in the corner, but alas, I cannot reach in and bust it. Can I break this one? No. I'm still not sure if you just need to get an A on the final exam or get a 100, because I feel like those are two very different feats. Okay. Eligibility. The Dead End Contest Sweepstakes is open to legal residents of Fen areas who are at least 12 years of age at the time of entry. Employees of Drafting Strategies. Its affiliates, subsidiaries, advertising and promotion agencies, and their immediate family members and or those living in the same household of each are not eligible to participate in the sweepstakes. Entry: to ensure the sweepstakes player must draft rooms in a single house during a single day. Any number of rooms may be drafted, but only dead ends rooms are drafted during that day will be counted toward dead end tally. If the dead end tally exceeds the current record, 19, participants is considered a winner. Prize. The cash prize is an approximate shop value equal to 200 gold paid out to the winner of sweepstakes, and a check equal to the prize amount. The trophy of sweepstakes has an approximate shop value of 30 gold. Please note the trophy is not comprised of real gold, but features gold-like coating for decorative purposes only. The winner will be notified and receive the prize by mail no later than 5 days after obtaining the dead-end record. Check mailroom for prize delivery. Odds. The odds of winning this contest are not very promising. The architect who set the world record was very, very good at drafting, but best of luck regardless. Okay, so I think I did actually get this. I just need to, like, check the mailroom. Interesting. All right. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and insert that microchip. Make sure I didn't miss anything over here. Nope, not really. That's 2 of them. Still missing the big one, though. Trying to think if there are any other vases to crack open. Sundial Publishing, huh? Can I destroy the sundial? Oh? What? What did I even do? I lit it on fire. Huh? Wait. What the heck? Am I supposed to align it? Wait, what am I supposed to do with this? I can't... I'll be honest. I don't know how to read a sundial off the top of my head. Okay. What? I don't even know what I did to open it. I don't know what this means. Except for maybe looking at it straight on, it's kind of like pointed kind of where like 1105 would be, like we saw in the den, maybe? This is honestly like super unexpected. I really did just stumble into that. Crazy. Well, let me grab the microchips and put them in there. But I also have no idea where the last microchip is. So I need to remember that in order to activate that, I need either the burning lens or a torch. Huh. I looked at the Sundial earlier after I saw Sundial publishing on a new clue, but I did not think that... Didn't think much of it because I tried interacting with it and nothing happened. Probably because I didn't have anything that would ignite. I'm assuming that I need all three, I guess. So if we're to take this as being the small and big hand of the clock, I guess it would more so be, yeah, like 1:55. Maybe even 12:55. Is that always there? What is that? That's so, like, that's such a weird thing to add. If it has no purpose. I don't even know what it is. Looks like the top to like a bottle of wine or something. And I can't turn these anymore. Very strange and very cool. Each time I play the game, I'm just surprised by what I've overlooked in the previous days. It's really crazy. Okay, well, it's very interesting. Does make me wonder if, like, I can break open any other things, right? Like I did that vase to get that last microchip piece. If anything, it would probably be a spot in the house that I would need to acquire it, because I haven't really been able to acquire anything outside of the house. But I'm going to investigate every vase till I know for sure. The letter I got from the scientist also kind of showed a picture of a hammer when talking about the Blackbridge Grotto, but that might have just been a clue about needing to use the hammer on that vase to find the microchip. So I'm not sure if it means that I'm supposed to bring a hammer into the Blackbridge Grotto with me or not. I wonder if I can put Simon's jumping capabilities to use here. Probably not. Whoa, nope. I don't think I'd be able to find anything down here anyways, to be honest. This is steam power? Steam power? Is this just showing when you have the red door activated? Maybe. Because over here it does show the diagram for how to open the red door. I'll need to check that when I have the boiler room set up. Huh, well, this was a pretty cool day, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of, okay, I hope that we achieved an A grade on the little test. But I guess we'll find out really quickly. You can't break up any of these, can you? No. Nope. Nope. Is there anything else I wanted to do? Oh, I never ended up using the treasure map, but I never got a shovel. If there was something else I wanted to do, I honestly can't remember what that would be. So for now, we will call it a day. Start again. Academic University.